back. This is now episode 5, I believe. Maybe getting that wrong, but I think it's episode 5 of my Let's Play. And when we stopped last time, I was just stocking up on some of this pork. And I may as well grab some leather while I'm here too. After that, the goal for the day is to go and fill up my buckets with water. That'll give me enough water with 2 buckets to make a perpetual spring next to my home. And from that, it allows me to place water easily for things like farming wheat, which I don't really use bread, but with me I usually tend to stack up on resources even if I don't use them. So I'll make myself a little wheat farm, and if I get it, some cane. So let's have a look. Well, there's quite a few bits of raw pork there. So let's go and get this water. And I'll keep my eyes open for reed cane. Oh, squid. Now, that gives me ink, but I honestly don't know what ink's for. So I think I'll leave it. Now get my buckets ready. And sun's high in the sky, so I'll go looking for some cane. And I'll just scoop some water when I'm out here. I did read a tip from another user that instead of taking water from the surface, which can cause it to go funny, take it from down low. So that's 1, that's 2. And pray the current doesn't drown me. So now just keeping my eyes open for some reeds. Pardon me. Not seeing them. I usually see them around sand and swamp areas, but not seeing any. Oh, is that some way in the distance there? It is. So hopefully I'll find some before I get down there, but I think I won't be swimming because that takes way too long. I'll just cut a couple of corners and try and go down there on land because it's much faster than hopping through the water. What I'll do is I'll speed through this, so you don't have to sit watching me do this. Sugar cane, that's it. Couldn't remember if it was reeds or cane or what it was called exactly. But that's the sun going down, so I better start heading back. And I'm going to stick more to land this time. And I see some clay over there. I don't have much use for it. But yeah, I may as well collect it while I'm here. Maybe make red brick later when I get a large quantity of clay. But I'm not too fussy about red brick, to be perfectly honest. If I'm doing a freestanding house, then it's quite nice to have it uniform, but I'm not too worried if I don't get it. It looks to be just 1 block at the moment. Usually there's more under the surface, but I don't see any. That should have been 4. Yes. Just making sure in case 1 dropped in and I didn't notice. It's tempting to get sidetracked by stopping and grabbing these feathers, but I want to get back before the sun goes down, so actually I should try and collect some of the sand while I'm here, shouldn't I? Yeah, why not? I'll risk it. If I get back after dark, fair enough. But I know I'm going to want to make more glass, and I think at this rate I'm going to have to use charcoal, so there's a little piggy. That's me talking about getting sidetracked, and the first thing I do is stop to get some pork. Whoops. So I must be getting close now. I think this is the bottom of the valley I'm heading to now. Yeah, this is the area here. This wee alcove here, as it were, leads to the valley with the trees outside my home. So that's good timing, just getting dark now. I might just waste on a torch, why not? Put like a path of torches to my home. Make that maybe a wee boat dock if I decide to stay here long term. Okay, now let's see exactly what I'm carrying. I've got this water, and I want to make myself a perpetual spring. So that's what I'll do. I'll make myself a wee jacuzzi room, as it were. Just fleshing out this so it's across from my bedroom. Now for a perpetual water, you want 2 squares by 2 squares, so it's 4 in total. So what I'll do is have a lip for that, so it's going to be 4 by 4. Now that's 4 in, but I want this one extra for a outer column, so I'll take it one more. And what I could do is literally just plonk it here if I knock these out. But I think I'll go for a nice wood effect. So let's see here. I'm going to need some more half steps. I'm going to need a few. And I'm also going to need blocks of wood, which I've got plenty of at the moment, 64. So let's make some of those half steps. I should have one in here, I do. So what I'll do is I'll temporarily move up some of these items till I work out my storage situation. And that's me got enough leather now for a full set of armour. So I'll put that in my backpack now, so it reminds me to go and do that afterwards. Now let's see here. Okay. I'm going to do 4 sets of 3 at the moment, see what that gives me. And if I need to create more, then I can come and create more. I'm going to want to place that, so I'll put the buckets there just now. And work out how this is going to work. Now, do I want it floor height, or do I want it lower? Yeah, I'm going to want it one lower, so this way when I'm looking out at my windows floor level, it's at my head level. Yeah, that'll do. And I'm going to knock through that eventually, so this comes down into my glass wall with a central pillar there. So let's put some lights up. Let's see here, I might change that later for stairs, but for now this is fine. Now let's see if I can do this right with the water without having to go and collect more. One in that corner. Oh, no, that's a bit high. So I think that's because of these half steps. So what I'll do is I'll get rid of a couple of them and knock that back down to a lower level. And then the opposite side, do the same again. But now with the new water physics, as of the last patch, it's harder to move against them. Flat water. And I should be able to just refill without destroying that pool. Perfect. Now that's a full step up. So let's see what happens if I place a half step under the water. And it destroys the water. So I'll just leave it at its floor level. That's fine. So now store my water. That way I can permanently get water from my home. Now I want to cook this pork, and I can cook most of that, if not all of it, with a single piece of coal, but I don't have any coal. So now I need to convert the logs I've got to charcoal. So let's get started separating some of this extra junk I'm carrying in my bags. I'm also going to want to cook glass at some point, or sand to make glass I should say, but again I'm running low on coal, so for now let's create that armour. That's my chest piece, and trousers, or chaps, helmet, and shoes, or boots. There we go, and it gives me 5 spare. That means I should have collected enough for a new set by the time this set is destroyed or degraded. So let's just bung that on. I've not seen that outfit yet. That's this texture pack I'm using, which I've linked in the description. Minecraft for Kids. It looks like cardboard boxes. That's quite good. So I'm going to make some charcoal here. I just need one piece to start me, and then that'll be enough to cook at least 8 pieces. There we go. So I'm going to, thinking about it, I'm going to need more than that. So I'll let it cook 16. That's 2 pieces of coal worth. Okay. Now, what else? I think that's a good time to stop now. It's hitting dawn, so I'll let these videos start working on a regular basis at dawn. So I'll end it now, and see you next episode.